Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back with another motherfucking Baddies review. I think this is episode 6, episode 7, 5. I don't know. I can't keep count because there's too much episodes in one motherfucking city. So let's just get right into it. I'm gonna do it off the top of my head because again, I didn't have time to write it down and just kind of point out the things that I kind of noticed and kind of didn't like or liked or whatever. Y'all know I'm a judgmental ass bitch, and I'm gonna be talking my shit. Okay, the episode started off with the continuation of Meatball going off on Jayla talking about bully me, bitch, bully me, and Jayla, you can tell Jayla wanted to laugh. Jayla was like, girl, I can bully you. Like, don't tempt me, you know? And between Jayla and Biggie, I'm gonna say I'm on Jayla's side just because Biggie did say that she was gonna slap her on the internet. So that first round that they had at the restaurant, I'm definitely all on Jayla's side for sure. But when they went to the house in Barbados, or was it Miami? I don't know when they went to, I think it was in Barbados. When they went to the house in Barbados, like when they first moved in or whatever, and Jayla starts like fighting Biggie and she's crying and she's like, stop saying Baddies, Baddies, shut the clock, Natalie. Jayla wasn't wrong because they already fought. They didn't necessarily squash it, but they already fought, and I guess behind cameras, like everything was cool, everything was cordial. They already kind of like talked it out, I guess, behind cameras. And Jayla just wanted to do it again for the camera. I can tell Jayla is probably one of them is biggest attention seeker. I don't like Jayla as a Baddies or Bad Girls Club cast member. I don't like Big either, so don't think I'm like being biased. I don't like either of them, but I'm 50-50 on this situation, and I do like how Meatball, even though I don't like Meatball either, I don't like half of these bitches, okay? I still respect the fact that she stood up for Biggie, but Biggie is a grown ass bitch, and she can handle her own. Oh, girl, I need a, this hot, this lion. That feels okay. Storyline kind of like jumps back around to all the groups, kind of like walking up this trail, whatever. And the next people are the replacements, and they're just kind of like, oh, like we're hoping that we'll get picked because we're all lit as fuck. We had a bond, like now we gotta do a whole new bond and everything. And it just sucks how the replacements generally have to fight to get into the baddies house. I mean, I get it, it's about fighting, but the fact that even the new girls, Diamond and Tinkerbella, they're even admitting that they're really just doing this for clout or just to get a spot in the house. That's sad. I'm sorry, but I've never saw a reality show where you have to fight in order to get a place in the show. Like, that's just, I don't know. Natalie is just, she's just evil, y'all. Sorry, I'm home alone and I'm hearing noises outside, so someone's probably trying to break it. It was to the Diamond and Tinkerbella, and they're just like going back at this point, and I didn't like how Tinkerbella called Diamond a monkey. Like, first of all, you bleached your skin to look lighter. At one point, you were a little bit more dark skinned. The fact that you're calling a dark skinned woman, that's a colorist move. I don't care what no one says if she's black or not. That's colorist. And the fact that Tinkerbell looks pale from the face, like, you don't even look black anymore. You look pale. And it's just, I don't like Tinkerbell. I like Diamond. I'm actually really liking Diamond. She's a little extra, yeah, whatever. But I actually do like the girl. She has character. She kind of got hands. I mean, she kind of got her ass beat a little bit a couple of times, but she's standing her ground, and I definitely hope that she does come back next season because she is giving a show. Tinkerbella is doing way too much. Like, she's way too extra. Like, I remember on the first episode, or it was like the second episode, she was like twerking her ass naked, and that shit looked nasty. I wanted to barf so bad. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, that did not shake like Jello. That shit shook like Vaseline. And Diamond gets on her knees, which she should have never done, bitch. I would never get on my knee for another bitch or anyone who I'm beefing with. If I'm apologize to you, I'm gonna apologize to your face, and I'll look at you and be like, I'm sorry. But you would never ever see me get on my feet. That's for damn sure. So I mean, I'm glad that Diamond did apologize because I was so over this drama. But then they ended up fighting later, which pissed me off because I'm like, okay, the drama was dead. Now they're gonna fight for like 10 more times, and it's just gonna be a repeat of just the same old shit from episode 1. So I'm like, oh my gosh. But we'll get to that scene later. Next, people who walking, Aubrey is announcing that she's leaving, and Like, you know, she's had fun with these girls. She's like throwing shade, and this is why I like Aubrey, because she's not only is she funny, but she's like low-key shady as fuck. I don't think I've ever watched any other reality shows that she's ever been on, but this is like my first show that I've watched her. I didn't even know who Aubrey O'Day was before that. I'm not gonna lie. I do like how she's shady, and she was like, I can make more money than y'all because I stay out the way and let you bitches fight. Period, bitch. But then again, Aubrey, you're kind of just signed a contract that no one's allowed to touch you. Girl, she's a pussy. No, she's not really a pussy. I'm sure. I feel like she can throw down. But I just hate when people or celebrities like sign the contract to not get into fights. Like, girl, you're on Baddies for a reason. It was definitely funny, and I like how she was like, cause Bonnie or with it, Bianca was like, well, my man's a millionaire, like. And she's like, bitch, no the fuck he's not. Like, and Audrey's like, no the fuck he's not. Like, you would not be here if he was. And teases, because like, if I have $1 million boyfriend or a husband, like, I would not even be associated with Natalie Nunn. Champagne, I don't know, bitch, I don't know how millionaires think, but I would not be there fighting for my life for a spot on Baddies. I'm sorry. The next scene, and they're like on top of the mountain, and Natalie's like, if you guys got anything to say or do to each other, and it's all the replacements. It's most of the original girls, or most of the new girls, and the OG girls, and the only ones who are not there are Taseki, Mariah Lynn, Biggie, Tommy, and Callie, which I actually do like Callie. I'm starting to kind of like her. I just don't like how they're not giving her enough camera time. Like, sis, she is Blueface's sister. She needs to be respected. I'm just kidding. And one of the replacements, I don't know her name. She calls out Tinkerbella, and then they start fighting or whatever. And I'm kind of glad that they started fighting, because like, I feel like Tinkerbell just needs to get her ass whooped at this point. Like, and the other, I think she's like J.O. or Keva, or I don't know none of these replacements' names. I'm getting to know the original people's names. And so they start fighting. And then the next round, Dia, which I can't stand. I don't like Dia. I don't know why. Like, she's a weak duck, okay? I don't like Dia. I don't think I'm gonna like her the rest of the season. She already gave me a really, really nasty vibe. Like, she's just a follower. And I like how Diamond called her and Slim. That's her name, right? Slim Too Bad, whatever. They need to start putting these girls the original names. Like, Bad Girls Club had, like, yes, Winter, and, you know, but, like, they need to start giving all these girls their original names, because the Slim Too Bad, what the fuck does that mean? Like, that doesn't even make sense. So Diamond checks Dia and, what's her name, Slim, and she's, like, basically telling him, like, you guys are followers. Like, why are you guys speaking up for Tinkerbella when, you know, I thought y'all were cool with me? And as like I said, Diamond is on her shit. She's calling bitches out left and right, and as she should. This is Diamond's season. Like, Diamond's really putting her storyline on this season, and Diamond's really putting her name on this season, and I'm here for it. So she ends up fighting Dia, and I think they fight like 2 or 3 times. Dia has like a bloody nose, and like her wig's always falling off, which I'm getting irritated too, because can we get a girl who has natural hair? So I'm not always seeing like, I want to see like messy hair. I don't want to see like weaves falling out the first 10 seconds. Like, I want to see messy ass hair, or someone having a ball of hair in their hand because of they ripped out a piece, but not the whole wig. Like, that's just whack and ratchet. Tinkerbella and Diamond start fighting again, and at this point I was pissed, because I'm like, y'all just reopened Pandora's box and y'all just tried closing it like 2 minutes ago. Why are you guys fighting again? And that was a really good, like, square off or whatever. That was really good. And then I think Nunu, which is one of the girls who got picked to be in the house, Nunu ends up fighting Dia, and then gets her ass beat even more. And I like Nunu. I like Nunu. That's the only replacement who I can actually distinguish from the rest. I'm sorry, all these new girls and replacements, they all look alike. No one has a distinct personality or a distinct look. Everyone there look alike, except that girl Heaven, who didn't get picked. That girl Wenderly, she did look like the rest of the bitches. But Heaven had like a bit like of a different personality. So I definitely would have liked for her to get picked. But unfortunately, she didn't. Like, them bitches looked like they were like gonna be jealous of her. There's only like one camera, which is annoying because like, anyway, I'm not trying to compare it to Bad Girls Club. There was another fight too. Um, I think it was like two replacements, or it was Tinkerbella again fighting one of the new girls. Um, but then they ended up like hugging it out, kissing it, and I think that's so pointless. Like, y'all look like hood rats. Y'all look like those hood like guys who are like jumping each other into gangs, and then they're cool with each other because they're in the gang now. Like, that's how y'all look. Y'all don't even have real life beef, fight each other, and then make up in that same second. Like, what? No, that was whack. And I don't think I'm gonna like the replacements that were being picked, except for Nunu. Okay, so let's get to that. So then Audrey leaves. She makes her whatever, and she picks Jo. I think that's one of the girls, like one of the thicker girls. She picks her because she's like, oh, I like how you like fought and like then like made up with her. Girl, this is the baddie. Ones who didn't get picked was Heaven and Wendell Lee, and I feel like those two bitches had potential. They had personality. Wendell Lee didn't fight anybody, which I feel like, why did she have to fight someone to get into the house? She's pretty. She has a kind of a cute personality. Nunu does not have a personality. Her personality is that football player that she messed with. That's it. But I do like how she fought Dia, and that's the only reason I like Nunu. I'm probably gonna end up disliking her after the season, but I do like that she did fight Dia, because I don't like Dia with a passion. Don't like Dia. I don't like Tinkerbell or whatever her name is. And who else do I not like? I don't like how those bitches. Oh, and Jellybean. I don't like Jellybean either, which are big forehead ass. Like, that girl was. Okay, girls get back to the house and everyone's chilling in the living room. And I don't know where, y'all, I was waiting for Tasiki to do something. Like, that girl was like a little calm. And I know she did something last week and she just called Jellybean out because she was standing too close to her man, which I do understand Jellybean. I mean, I do understand Taseki because, bitch, why are you standing too close to my man? But I guess they had already talked it out that same night and everything was cordial again. So I can see why Jellybean was confused. But girl, why do you think Teseki is gonna say hi to you? Like, Teseki was walking up to you and you were like open arms and shit. That bitch started smacking the shit out of her. And the Jellybean just fell. And that shit was hilarious because, girl, you're not in Mickey Mouse's playhouse. Like, you're in motherfucking Baddies. Like, girl, like, if you knew y'all were beefing the night before, what makes you think that, oh, everything's cute now? Like, no, sis, square up, get up. Like, you should have been get up the minute you saw Taseki walk into the room. There's no reason why you're like, oh, hi. Like, no, sis, that you knew what the fuck was gonna happen. Taseki is Krishan's sister. Like, ain't making up. Like, no, like, Jellybean, I don't like her, nor do I dislike her. No, I don't like her, actually, because she fought Callie, right? She fought that girl, Blueface's sister. She fought her, and then she got clotheslined. Yeah, Jellybean, no, I don't really care for her. No. Natalie calls Biggie out, and she's like, I don't like how you, like, went with my op, which is Tommy, which I'm letting y'all know, I think their beef is fake. I don't give a fuck. They were literally just hanging out, like, 4 months ago, and I feel like their beef is fake. I'm sorry, but they just wanted some like headline, like, oh, Tommy versus Natalie, And I feel like their beef was definitely fake. I don't care what no one says. So Natalie calls out Biggie for hanging out with Tommy Lee instead of going out to this nature park, which I probably would have done myself too. If I'm gonna go to the Caribbean, I'm gonna go try some food and like bomb shit. Like, I'm not gonna go to some nature walk. I can go to freaking. There's a trail down my freaking, like, 2 minutes away from my house. Ain't no way I'm gonna go see nature. What the fuck? Like, no. And then, like, the trail didn't even look, like, that mesmerizing. Like, it was just them walking. They weren't even looking at the actual shit. They were just talking and beefing the whole time. Like, that was just pointless. That trail was pointless. I'm sorry. They need to come up with better shit. Like, go parachuting or go, like, freaking... I don't know. What can you do in Barbados? There's more shit to do in Barbados than nature walk. Like, that's just probably free. Natalie's mad at Biggie, and Biggie's like, well, honestly, like, she's my friend too, and if you don't like it, then go suck a ball. Like, I don't give a fuck. And she's like, well, I'm also hurt too because like you're always like against me and this and that, which I do see Biggie's side because it always seems like Natalie's against her. I mean, last season Biggie was getting bullied and Natalie did not do a damn thing but legit yell at Biggie the whole time. So it's like you can tell Natalie does not like Biggie at all, and Natalie's still like, no, oh bitch, this like no, like Natalie, you don't like Biggie, and it's okay. You don't have to like her. We don't like her. Yeah, I'm talking too much shit. Okay. So then the talk goes to Jayla and Biggie, and they're kind of like, you know what? Like I think like they were kind of like having a heart to heart kind of, and Jayla's talking about, oh, you scratched me, so that's why I fought you again. What? Like, girl, a scratch made you pissed off, but this bite is not pissing you off. You're fighting because you feel like you need to do something more to keep your storyline going, and you want Biggie to be a part of it. Which she's the main reason why you're even on this season, because you already been on Baddies South and you got taken off. And if it wasn't for Biggie, you probably wouldn't have been picked on here too. Let's just be honest. So they kind of squashed it out. They were about to have a round two, but they didn't. Which is cool, you know. I'm glad that their beef is dead. I really hope it's dead now, like for real, like not like Tinkerbella and Diamond Body, whatever her name is. Like I really hope that the beef is dropped, and I really hope that Diamond and Tinkerbella do not fight ever again because the beef is tiring. Like we're all tired of it. Like this is like them girls need to start beefing with someone else. And I like that Diamond, again, she's really impressing me. She's really getting on my good radar. I liked how she called out the other bitches too, like Slim and Dia. I like Slim. I don't like Dia though. And I like how she called them bitches out and started a new beef with them now. So now we're gonna see a whole new era with them, and I'm here for that. Oh yeah, they go to the club. That's so boring. Next episode looks pretty lit. I see that Asian Doll is gonna be on the next episode. She's replacing, I think, Aubrey or Sukiana. And I feel like I'm gonna like her. I feel like I'm gonna like her. And then they also have who else? Bring Gretchen back, and she's like kind of apologizing for saying the N word, and then she gets flipped by Meatball, which that was, I can't wait to see that. But because Gretchen kind of does deserve it, I'm not gonna lie, because she's been saying the N word left and right, so she kind of does deserve it, especially from a black girl. But Meatball, don't be calling bitches out for being bullies when you're doing bully shit too. All right, well, so far I did like this episode. I'm not gonna lie. I know I've been judging the other episodes. There's a couple icks, we know, whatever, but it's Zeus, but whatever. I think my favorite of this episode definitely has to be Diamond. Of course, I've been saying how much I like her. And my least favorite of this episode has to be there's a lot of bitches I don't like. I'm gonna have to say his favorite could be Jellybean, just because why would you think that Tazeki's your friend? You're trying, like, she's being insecure about her man with you. Like, there's no coming back from that. All right, well, thanks for watching my YouTube video. This is me reviewing and talking my shit about the baddies. I hope next week is lit as this week because it's actually a good episode. All right, peace out, y'all.